Welcome back to another edition of our weekly webinar series. Today we're focusing on something that can significantly increase your results, winning big sales. Now the truth is, big sales don't just walk in and happen on their own. They're built. Every single day customers walk into our stores with the potential to spend more. But it all depends on how we guide the interaction. Big sales are not just about one expensive item. Many times they're built by combining the right products, the right options, and the right conversation. Winning big sales is not about pressure. It's about asking better questions, showing higher value items with confidence, building value before price, and growing the sale the right way. But first, let's go over our non-negotiable sales standards. Number 1, greet every customer within 5 seconds. Number 2, must explain all financial options including our layaways and protection plan programs. Number 3, explain and demonstrate the features and benefits of all merchandise presented. Number 4, must attempt to add on to every sale. Number 5, must attempt to close the sale, and when successful, give a loan guarantee card. And number 6, thank every customer and ask for a Google review. Now, before we talk about how to win big sales, we need to understand what a big sale really is. A big sale is not always one expensive item. Many times, it's a sale that is built. It can be a high-ticket jewelry piece, multiple items combined together, or a sale that includes add-ons and the protection plan. For example, a customer may come in to buy one chain, but leaves with the chain, a pendant, and the protection plan. That's a big sale. Or a customer that starts with a smaller purchase but is set up to upgrade later using the protection plan. This is also a big sale. The key is, big sales are not about luck. They're about how we built the sale from start to finish. And most of the time, the difference between the average sale and a big sale is usually just one more question. Big sale starts with better conversations. Before you ever show an item, you need to understand the customer. This is where many opportunities are missed. Instead of showing the product, we need to ask the right questions. For example, is this for yourself or is it a gift? Are you celebrating something special? Is there a certain style you like? Or do you have a price range in mind? These questions do two things. They help you understand what the customer really wants, and they position you to show higher value items with confidence. Because when you understand the need, you don't guess, you guide. And when you guide the conversation the right way, you create the opportunity for a bigger sale. Once the customer picks an item, that's where the opportunity begins. In our stores, customers can see everything in the showcase. They'll often say, "Let me see this one." And many SLAs stop there, they show the item, and wait. But that's where big sales are missed. Instead, use that moment to guide the sale. For example, if they pick a chain, great choice. Let me show you another option similar to that one. Or do you prefer something a little heavier or something more lightweight? Now you're not just reacting, you're leading. Because the first item the customer picks is not always the best item they'll buy. And when you guide the conversation beyond the first choice, you create the opportunity for a bigger sale. Remember to always build value before price. This is where big sales are often won or lost. Before the customer focuses on the price, you focus on the value. Go back to sales standard number 3, features and benefits. Don't just describe an item, position it. For example, this is a beautiful 14-karat gold chain. It's built to last, and with the gold prices rising, pieces like this hold their value over time. So don't look at it as spending money, look at it as investing. When customers understand the value, they stop asking, "Is it worth it?" and start saying, "I'll take it." This is something that you need to keep in mind, that the protection plan program is more than protection. It's a way to build bigger sales, because with jewelry, customers have up to 2 years to upgrade, and general merchandise up to 6 months. And they receive full credit for what they paid. That means they're not starting over, they're building up. For example, a customer buys a $500 chain today, later comes back and upgrades to a $1,000 chain, then upgrades again, and now they're at $2,000 or more. So now, instead of one sale, they're creating multiple future sales. And when explained the right way, the customer doesn't feel like they're spending. They feel like they're working towards something bigger. Big sales are often built, not just sold. This is where sales standard number 4 comes in, adding on to every sale. If a customer is buying a chain, "Hey, let me show you this pendant that matches." Or if they're buying a ring, "Let me show you these earrings that match." One more question can turn the average sale into a bigger one. Now, this is where everything comes together. You've qualified the customer. You've guided them beyond their first item. You built value. You introduced the protection plan, and you added to the sale. Now comes the close. This is where many SLAs lose the big sale. They get soft. They hesitate. They give control back to the customer. Instead, close with confidence and direction. For example, How would you like to pay? Would you like to put this on layaway? I'll go ahead and get this started for you. You're not asking if they want it. You're guiding them on how they're taking it. Because when momentum slows, doubt has time to grow. And doubt is the enemy of a big sale. And now it's time for a quick recap. Winning big sales is not about luck. It's about execution. Qualify the customer the right way. Show higher value items with confidence. Build value before price. Use the protection plan to create future sales. Grow the sale with add-ons. And close with confidence. Big sales don't just happen. They're built step by step. Master the process and you'll start seeing bigger results every day. And once again, I want to thank everyone for taking time out of your busy day to listen to another edition of our weekly webinar series. Have a great day and let's make some money.